What is up, guys? How are we all doing? We're gonna keep this short and sweet, but today we have a new video, and today we're gonna be talking about Jupiter neurosciences, Junes. That's what I call it. I'm gonna tell you guys why I like Junes so much and why I think that Junes could be a biostock that I think could be a big one for all of us, either now or multiple times over the next few months or so. So let's dive right in. So just a quick overview of what's going on in the market, right? So right now, these penny bios, especially the ones that have had huge drops, are going insane. You have tickers like OTLK, right? It's making a huge over 100% move. You have BRTX today off of really a fluff PR, making a massive room to 70. AIM, another one that went absolutely huge from 24 to 60 cents. So these biostocks have been going absolutely crazy. SNGX was another one. I mean, just absolutely insane. Junes is literally the identical version to all of these. It was an offering play. The offering was at 28, no cashless warrants, clean. Offering expired, the same thing as AIM. And it had a nice run the day that it had news. It had really good news, which I'll talk about. And then it came down, and we had a nice pop to 30, but I don't see why this can't do, 40 or more, at least 35 again, if not more. Why can't it do 60 like all the other ones? So let's dive right in. So June. So the reason that this thing ran in the first place, it doesn't show it on Dilution Tracker, so I'll just go to the company website. So you'll see here, if you look at their press releases, June talked about how they basically secured a 100 million term sheet for one of their drugs, right? It was pretty big news. It ran nice. They ended up doing an offering, which, to be honest, it's really not a big offering. It was 7 million shares at 28 cents, which is peanuts. It has had huge volume, so it's well gone by now. The other thing I like about June's is they have nothing really open to sell down here. They have the shelf that they use to do the offering. They can't do any more offerings because they, let me find it for you. They can't do any more offerings because it's locked up for 30 days since then. I had it saved in one of my things. And I'll show you here. I'll pull it up. But so basically, they can't do any more offerings for 30 days because they have had from the date of their until 30 days after the closing, neither the company shall enter any issuance of any shares or anything whatsoever. So basically, from 30 days of the day that the offering closed, they're restricted from even selling anything anyway. So the company can't do anything. They're completely clean with. In the sense of like dilution. I don't even think they're really diluting at all, to be honest. I think it got a little bit heavy because it had huge volume days and it just needed to churn through. But I'm looking at June's, and I'm looking at, they had news today. They announced patient enrollment for their phase 2 reset trial for Parkinson's disease. This is the same company that, if you look back in the history of June's IPO'd, they came down, they started 60. They organically went all the way back up to $4 and regained compliance organically. Now it's all the way back down. So my point of it is the company has a history of running the stock. They have a history of huge moves. They have a gap at 80 cents. You see here, if you start to look at the chart, it's holding this bottom here around 20, really like 20, more like 23, 22. If you're going to play this, like, I've been loading a ton. I've been posting in the Discord. Guys, like, I'm in pretty heavy, to be honest. I feel like this is a no-brainer, especially watching all these. How does this not go to at least 30 cents, if not more? We bought it, we traded the news, it came back down, we sold it up again at 31, it came back down. Now let's see the real move. Why can't this follow AIM That was another post-offering play. Look how big this one went. Or BRTX. Like, all these are making absolute massive moves. So why can't June's follow? So they have no compliance issues, no reverse split. They have compliance until I think the end of August, which is nice. This is also their first, it's their first notice. So they'll still get another 180 days on top of this. So this is the August 25th. So that's 3 months from now. They're fine. I see. In my opinion, this is not financial advice. Obviously, never risk more than you can lose, and do your own due diligence. I'm just giving you my ideas, but in my opinion, I just don't see how this doesn't run. This reminds me kind of like PCSA, if you guys remember that one. That was at 20. So I feel like this could definitely be a nice ticker. So keep an eye on it, JUNS. If it comes down, I'm just going to keep loading it. Trim spots, you have some resistance here. You're going to have resistance here in the mid 27s. That's where really you've had it like the last few times. Over that, we can see like 31.5 again pretty easily. And then from there, you got like 35. It opens up a lot. It could definitely open up a lot. So keep this one on your radar, guys. I like June's, and I'm swinging it. Market's heating up. I'm feeling really good. I'm pumped. So let's keep this rolling. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Later.